Hello viewers, today at Martin's we have Martin Leckabush from the Hymn Society of Great Britain and Ireland, who will be sharing with us the topic, what is the point in singing hymns, which will be in two parts, followed by the Trinity Praise Chorale doing a rendition of the hymn Let All the World in Every Corner Sing, accompanied by the organist, Ujiro, on the largest 5-manual iron organ in Africa, installed at the Methodist Church of the Trinity, Lagos.
Hello there. My name is Martin Leckabush and I live in Gloucester, a city in southwest England. I'm currently Executive Vice President of the Hymn Society of Great Britain and Ireland, and you have to believe me, that's a lot less impressive than it sounds. So I bring you greetings from the Hymn Society. I've been asked to share some thoughts on the subject, what is the point of singing hymns? The following points are from a paper I wrote several years ago on this subject, and I'll tell you a little later where you can find it. Well, hymn singing may not be as common as it was once, and that's probably true inside our churches as well as beyond their walls. So what is the point of singing hymns? Here are 10 benefits to bear in mind. Number 1, hymn singing is physical. That may seem a strange thing to say, but it's true. When we engage in singing a hymn, whether in a congregation or alone in the bathroom, we are physical beings performing a physical activity. There can be something profoundly satisfying about making music, and also something significant about committing our thoughts and feelings to words, especially words uttered out loud. Putting our thoughts into words and then using those words to make actual sounds, they're both steps which help to clarify and confirm what we think and feel and believe. Number 2, hymn singing is emotional. Words that seem cold on the page can come to life when they're set to music. Using an appropriate tune takes the words up to another level. There may be a danger of being carried away by a tune so much that we lose sight of what we're singing. Yet when fine words are carried by a fine tune, the result can be a deeper level of emotional engagement than would be possible simply from reading the same words as a poem or a prayer. Number 3, hymn singing is thoughtful. Well, of course, it's far too easy to mouth familiar words without thinking about their meaning. Yet when it's sung properly, a hymn should engage the singer's mind and intellect. This is partly a matter of understanding what's said, but it also involves a dialogue between the singer and the text. Do I believe this? Is this what I want to pray, to praise, to admit? What should I do now if this is how I see things? The words of the hymn then become a vehicle for genuine adoration or petition or recommitment. In the right context, a well-chosen hymn can enable the singers to make these responses at just the right point in a broader act of worship. Number 4, hymn singing is instructive. Some of our hymns are narrative in form. They remind us of the biblical story and draw us into it. Others are expressive of what we may want to say to God, and they give us words to do that. A good hymn will express in clear, unambiguous terms the thoughts which were loitering in our minds. It will provide us with phrases and vocabulary that enable us to say, yes, that's just what I mean. Number 5. Hymn singing is memorable. This works in several different ways. On the one hand, a particular hymn may remind us of important events from our own past, some significant occasion like a wedding or a person who was dear to us. More than that, we're linked into the corporate memory of God's people. Perhaps when we use hymns based on biblical events, we enter into the experience of the first singers, such as the psalmists. Yet hymns also create memories as they lodge themselves in our minds by repeated use. They become a hidden source of spiritual nurture which may come back to us in times of difficulties, or may give us words to express our joy on another occasion.
Must bear the longest part. Let all the world in every corner sing, my God
Thank you, Olufemi Bruce. I saw you there joining us from Allen Organ Company, USA. Thank you very much. Please let us continue to share, subscribe, and like. Till we meet again next week for the concluding part of what is the point in singing hymns. This is Larry Delana saying, have a pleasant week.
no,